everybody, welcome to Orbit Report, your source for everything happening around the world in entertainment and pop culture news. I'm Heather Roos.
And I'm Aiyanna Wade.
And this is your news for Monday, August 14th.
First up, we have to talk about Disney announcing their very own streaming service that will come out in 2019. Now, they recently did a beta test in the UK called Disney Life, and they've been doing that for a couple of years now. It seems to be going well, so a lot of people are wondering if maybe their streaming service here is going to be similar, with TV, movies, and then also a live stream. Also, since Disney owns ESPN is now coming out with their own streaming service, and that'll be coming out in 2018.
And this came as a little bit of a surprise, considering that Netflix and Disney just made a deal this year to have some of their more updated licenses on Netflix. So there's Moana on there right now, and Doctor Strange. And it's rumored that Netflix is going to try to hold on to some of the Marvel and Star Wars licenses that they have.
This should be interesting to see how contract negotiations work with those.
Disney also released this week a 15-second teaser trailer for the Big Hero 6 television show that's going to be on Disney XD starting in November. Now, it was only 15 seconds, so we didn't really get to see too much. It was just Hero and Baymax kind of looking over the skyline of San Francisco, but it is something that I'm excited about. I enjoyed the movie, and it'll be nice to see their antics together.
That's right, some long-form antics.
Yeah, right. And also, this weekend, Disney premiered, also on Disney XD, the 1-hour pilot of the new Ducktales animated TV series. And it came out to some great reviews. People are really enjoying it, saying it's witty and funny. And if you are a fan of the original cartoon, like I am, you'll get a lot of those callbacks to the original cartoon. And the first pilot episode that we saw this weekend was aptly named Woohoo, which you can't even just say, you gotta sing it. This was just kind of a little taste for us. The actual series isn't coming until September, but they wanted to whet our palates to entice us to buy Disney XD if you don't already have it. So.
That's right, you can watch it now, just the pilot, and then get Disney XD. Then watch the rest of Ducktales, get some Big Hero 6 in there, all on Disney XD. Perfect. Also in television news, a farewell, a swan song, if you will, to the Orphan Black show. It was their finale this past weekend, which I haven't watched. We'll see when I watch it. I have a problem with letting shows go, especially that show. It's incredible. The lead actress, Tatiana, brings it like every week, and sometimes I genuinely don't understand how they shoot that show. She plays so many characters, Heather. She plays so many characters, and they're all so good. Incredible. I'm sad to see it go, but I'm sure they're giving it a lovely tribute.
Yeah, I guess you'll just have to wait and see. When you're ready, Aiyanna.
I'm not ready yet.
When you're ready.
Okay.
Also in TV news, the Tim and Eric Awesome Show, Good Job, is having a 10-year reunion special that's going to premiere in a couple of weeks on Adult Swim, specifically on August 27th at midnight. And the 30-second trailer, I guess we'll call it, that they released this week showed Tim and Eric driving around in little toy Lamborghinis and singing a song about it. So I'm sure that fans of the show will definitely see some of the absurdist humor that they've come to expect from the Tim and Eric Awesome Show, Good Job.
Yay! In movie news, the Lucille Ball biopic that is going to be titled simply Lucy and Desi has sort of rumored that possibly they've casted Desi with Javier Bardem. We'll see if that ends up being the final casting, but a lot of people are talking about how he's Spanish, not Cuban, as Desi is. So it should be interesting to see who they end up going with. He also doesn't necessarily really look like Desi, so if he was pretty much a spot-on, double, I could maybe see it. So it's interesting to see who they're gonna finally cast. There's no shooting dates announced, although, that depends on casting, of course. And they do have the blessing of Lucy and Desi's children, so it's moving forward for sure. So it'd be interesting to see when it comes out.
Yeah. Another title that may be getting a reboot is Terminator. James Cameron has said that he is interested in shooting more Terminator movies once he gets the rights back in 2019. They are still writing the script, exploring where to take it, so he's not sure if it's going to be one movie or a whole trilogy. We're just gonna have to wait and see, I guess, until 2019 when he officially gets the rights back. So this will be interesting considering that he gave away the rights because he thought there were no more stories to tell within the universe.
But he did say, "I'll be back." So, I mean, we should have known.
Yeah. Also, the Terminator 2 is going to be back in theaters for very limited engagement August 25th at select theaters in 3D. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure to check it out and see if your local theater is going to be hosting one of those screenings.
That's right. In huge movie news, seems like Justice League reshoots have been a bit more involved than we were originally anticipating. Whedon is now in charge of the filming of Justice League, and they've been going through reshoots, but it looks like Cyborg has had a lot more reshoots. So it sounds, from what we've heard, is that he's gonna go through a lot of different character changes, possibly not be so Snydery dark.
Serious.
Yeah, and be more Whedon-y, middle ground fun. That sounds about right.
Yeah, they were saying that maybe he might be the middle ground between the Flash and his goofiness and someone super serious like Batman, which will be good. We need that kind of transition from silly to serious.
Right, so it should be interesting to see what those reshoots have entailed for his character.
Yeah.
Also,
they have hired Danny Elfman
as a composer, in addition to their original Junkie XL, who you might know from Batman vs Superman.
Although he did help with the Wonder Woman theme.
That's right.
That wasn't bad.
That's pretty amazing.
Right. So that'll be a huge tonal shift to add Danny Elfman in addition to someone like Junkie XL, who's very into the heavy metal guitar riffs, and Danny Elfman is a little bit more, I guess you'd call, traditional superhero movie score. Although the thing we can hope for is maybe a little callback to that Batman theme.
We would love that. Please. Do it. Danny, for me.
For all of us.
For all of us. Also, in the original Snyder version, there was no Hall of Justice. So we found out there will now be a Hall of Justice thanks to Whedon. So how are you gonna do Justice League and not have any, like, little, even a peek at the Hall of Justice? I find that strange. But don't worry, we have one now.
We're gonna see it now,
That's right.
So thanks, Whedon. Speaking of DC, Batman had a couple of new movies coming out or hinted at here this week. First of all, we got a trailer for Batman vs. Two-Face, which was almost a little hard to watch, at least for us, because it's one of the last things that Adam West ever was a part of before his passing. So this has Adam West playing Batman. It's got a little bit more of that corniness that we expect from the Batman 66 kind of iteration of him. And Two-Face is actually also going to be voiced by William Shatner. So we got a lot of big names attached to the project. So it looks fun, it looks entertaining. If you're a fan of the Adam West Batman, make sure to check it out. It's dropping sometime in the fall of this year.
The animation on that looks really cool too. Like the design, even Catwoman, old school Catwoman, love it.
Love it.
Also, this evening, I will be seeing Batman and Harley Quinn, which is the newest animated movie that will be coming out. Batman, Nightwing, they have to partner up with Harley Quinn to defeat Poison Ivy. So I'm very excited. I've got on my Batman stockings in the celebration. And I will be going to that tonight. So let me know in the comments down below if you will also be seeing that.
Yeah. And also, happening this week, there's going to be a Cheetos pop-up restaurant happening in New York. It's only going to be 3 days, August 15th, 16th, 17th, and it's in collaboration with Food Network chef Anne Burrell.
What?
Which seems like an odd choice.
Come on, Guy Fieri, you should be in on this. Flavor Town, Flamin' Hot Cheetos. You wear flames on your shirt. You got flames for hair. Not really, but come on! That's just like a natural partnership.
It would seem, but I mean, Anne Burrell is a pretty legitimate chef, and some of these menu items sound very interesting. Like there was a flaming hot lemon chicken taco, which seemed interesting to me. I'd try that.
Okay, but then they also have dessert items like the white cheddar and Cheetos Sweetos apple crepes. Ooh, no. That's too much of the sweet and savory for me.
Seems a little odd, but
yeah.
We'll see. We would say you can check it out, but you can't.
Nope, sold out.
All tables are full, so still seems interesting. If you're interested in checking it out, though, on August 15th, they're going to release the cookbook for everything that they have there. So you can still check that out. If you're going to cook any of it, let us know. Send us pictures and stuff.
Yeah, I would love to see that. If they want to share with us on social media, where could they do that at, Heather?
Well, you can find me on Twitter at Heather Roos, Instagram at HRoos, or Twitch at twitch.tv/Heather Roos.
That's right. And then you can find me on Facebook at Aiyanna Wade. And then I've made it easy for you guys. Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that. Just awesome Aiyanna across the board. Very easy to find. We also wanted to announce that the Orbit Report will be attending Wizard World, and that's going to be August 25th through 27th. So if you're going to be in Chicago for that, please come say hi. We'd love to talk to you.
Yeah, we'll be out and around and hoping to interact with you all.
That's right. Yeah. So I guess that's all from us here at the Orbit Report. Until next week, beam us up.